Are you able to hear yourself? It seems that there have been some sound issues. Maybe you can clarify if you're able to hear and if you were able to hear until now. We've been introducing the power manifestation and we are about to begin. We'll be having another round of the third eye reading. So if you haven't done it so, please blindfold yourself, tie your eyes with your eye band with a cloth. And in a few moments, we'll be showing the image on the screen for all of you to scan and see through the third eye. We'll give a few moments for everyone to get blindfolded. If you do not have a blindfold, you can use any opaque cloth. Make sure that no light goes through the cloth. And once you are ready, you can start connecting with Swamiji through the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham with your awareness on the third eye. And let's now begin this round of the power manifestation. The image is now shown on the screen. Start seeing through the third eye and acknowledge anything that is revealed to you as Paramashiva's manifestation, Swamiji's manifestation. All right, let's begin.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om
Open your eyes as we
Nithyananda
have
Paramashivoham
picture from the screen.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Yes, you can open your eyes. Please start sharing anything that you have seen through the third eye, any revelation that you had, be it visual or whatever, in whichever form the revelation would have happened inside you. And I keep saying, that when you manifest this power of third eye, it's much more than just seeing the object or the image, whatever is shown, but you will get much deeper understanding. So bring deep receptivity and sensitivity to whatever happens in your inner space at that moment. It could be some revelations, information connected to your own past, certain events that are related to what is shown in the image. It could be deeper understandings. If it's, let's say, if it's a person, more than just seeing the person, you may even see or understand what is the inner space, what kind of thoughts or where that person comes from. So you will have all sorts of understandings when you see through the third eye. So anything that you have seen, understood, or what you have been revealed in this round, please pen it down, type it down in the Zoom window and share. And in just a few moments, we will have a look at the image and verify if we have succeeded in this round. You can please share anything that you have seen. And okay, Mashukra is saying, I saw a very bright light. Okay, interesting. We'll see. Anybody else wants to share what they have seen through the third eye? And let's have a look at the image. So as you can see, there was, okay, meanwhile, another participant was saying that she saw green leaves and trees. Very good. So as you can see, it is exactly right. I've seen exactly what was there on the image, the green leaves and the trees, and even the bright light is definitely there. As you can see, the sun is piercing through the branches of the trees. So congratulations, you can celebrate. You have succeeded in this round. And even all the others, don't hesitate. Even if you just feel that you have just a black screen, or like you feel you're not able to see, you don't know, maybe you can share where is it that you feel stuck. And also those who are able to see, as Mashoka is saying, it just showed up for just a second and then just went away. So yeah, that is the way it happens. Maybe you can share those who are able to do it. What is the powerful cognition that you have? How is it happening for you? So for me, I had a very big click one day when I was practicing this power of the third eye, when I stopped from putting my intention on trying to see the image and just completely surrendered. Either it happens or not. I stopped completely worrying about this and just left it at Swamiji's feet and just keeping my intention on entangling with Swamiji and being in that space of oneness with Swamiji. And that's exactly how it happened for me as well. It just happens. And this is why we say that Swamiji manifests it through us. All right. So let's have a second round. Congratulations for participating in this first round and for all those who succeeded. And let's get ready now for a second round. You can blindfold your eyes again. And meanwhile, okay, I just kept a don't care attitude and have fun with Swamiji. Actually, this is the best context. When you say that when you drop this the struggle to see and not focusing on the result, just focusing on the space. You have to really catch this. Manifesting power is all about becoming comfortable and with the way the power manifests itself. If you are too clutched on the result, trying to see the image, then all the irritation, self-doubt, and all that will kick in. So instead, shift your focus from the result to the manifestation itself, to entangling and connecting with Swamiji more and more powerfully. All right. So thank you for sharing, and let's get ready for a second round. If you haven't done it so, please blindfold your eyes, and we will now be showing the image on the screen. You can start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, keeping your awareness on the third eye. The image is now shown. Surrender to Swamiji. Do not have too much eagerness to see, struggle to see, drop everything at Swamiji's feet, focusing on experiencing oneness with Swamiji, and let Swamiji reveal and manifest this power through you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda
Slowly
Paramashivoham
open your eyes and turn down, and you can put your meditation in the room chat.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
All the persons, take few minutes as you can open your eyes.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Shima Prema has. Yeah. So now you can pen down what was revealed.
Paramashivoham
The best thing is to be at complete peace,
Om
totally relaxed,
Nithyananda
not applying yoga.
Paramashivoham
Let Paramashiva's energy flow through you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Just take few minutes as you pen down what was revealed.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
cannot see anything, but I felt various strands of black and white, and I felt a lot of dark color and something very heavy and
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Anybody else wants to share what you have seen through the third eye?
Like listening to this guys
and also a few people are asking for the blessings and all. So I request all the participants, during darshan when Swamiji comes, he gives blessings. So take that opportunity every day when Swamiji is there. Ask blessings from Swamiji. He'll be directly dictating the responses. So this time that we are manifesting the powers. So let's continue.
Manifest during that time.
So put your revelations in the Zoom chat.
If you do manifestation, visualization.
So if anybody else wants to share what you have seen, you can do so. And meanwhile, we will be having a look at the image. So we had an interesting sharing again from Marshuk,
and
we'll be seeing what the
clear on that, because
image
you
was.
spend time with yourself and manifesting.
It's having a bit of delay,
if you're
just
just
a
doing
few
things,
moments.
then
Meanwhile,
you'll
you
just start
can
doing without
share
knowing
if
what's
anybody
going on.
else wants to share the results
So you need to sit
of
in a quiet
the
space
power
to do
manifestation.
yoga,
Can do
and
so.
don't rush into it. Just enjoy the space, and then if you really like, I was doing this morning. When
So as you can see,
doing slowly,
there is
not for the sake of getting it done,
beautiful
but like enjoying getting
whale
each moment
and
with your awareness, and then
interestingly, you
visualizing
described
that Swamiji
feeling,
also
seeing the
that Sri Lanka,
wavy
and then
black
visualize
and
on. He said that
black
one
and
day at a
white
time with specific
strands and a very
and that really
heavy
helps,
thing at the
because yoga
center.
is
So
the best
that's
time to manifest.
definitely very
Puja.
close to what
Otherwise, you'll
was
be
shown.
like me, like running around and doing things, and you have to be clear.
So once
on
again,
what
you see,
want.
the more we play with this power, the more we are successful
Make sure you do yoga
in
every day.
recognizing
Even if
how
he
it
said even if
manifests
you
through
do,
us.
like,
And Swamiji says
make
that
sure you even
this
do, like,
power
sometimes I do,
of
small
the
routine.
third eye reading, in
But,
fact, all power
certain routines are
manifestation,
very
but
important.
since this
Yeah.
is the first level
It's
power, the more
yoga is a not
we play with
exercise,
this power,
manifestation,
the
like
more
connecting with Swami
we will
Paramashivoham.
surrender our
So I think if
identities.
you
Every
do
time
that
that we
with Sri Lanka,
connect
like,
with Swamiji, every time that we surrender ourselves and experience oneness with
this picture
Swamiji,
of
we
I just get
drop
that,
a certain aspect of
look
us,
at my phone
our
and
identity, our
visualize
ego,
Sri
all
Lanka.
the
Because Sri
incompletions
Lanka is like
that we have. And we establish
right?
ourselves
So you gotta get those
in the
triangles
truth
in your head.
that
That's how
we
you're gonna
are
click with the
Paramashiva.
energy.
That
You know what I'm
truth
saying?
becomes
Because
more
the
and
energy
more
has to
powerful.
click, and then you just
And
be so
Swamiji
sweet.
says that whenever we remember that we are
Yeah, I mean, I think
Paramashiva,
go
no
with the flow also
incompletion
comes from the results.
or
So like
no
if you try
karma
something,
can
he said, like,
touch
you
us
basically
anymore and
just
can
sometimes,
have its
you try hard, and
influence on our
you just have
lives.
to unclip
So there's a
yourself, because
direct
life
benefit. The
goes
more you get
exactly
involved in this power manifestation, the more you will
It's
see
interesting because
that
you
your
might
inner
be on a
space will
sport
become
like
powerful,
time in a row,
more
right?
and more
Like,
complete,
but
and
obviously there is something.
you'll see that your ability to manifest your reality
Make
in
sure you
every
work on. Even
dimension
at
of
nighttime,
your
you
life will
visualize.
become
Sit in the
more
space of
and more
quiet, like
powerful
without
as
anything,
well.
just unclutch,
All right.
and then visualize
Yes.
what you want.
So,
And connect with Swami
the moment you
and
start manifesting powers, the
connect
moment
with your
you
heart.
remove all
When
your
that's
struggles,
when you connect with
the
yourself.
patterns, if you
is
complete
focus
with
on your
all the
breath.
patterns, you will see that
when you visualize the Om,
the endless
in and out
amount
loud,
of possibility comes in
right?
front
Om
of
in,
you.
Om
You
out,
feel
then
anything is
you're
possible.
basically in that,
So,
that
in this
space
line,
of,
Swamiji will be giving us powerful cognitions
right.
and how
So
to
work
make
on it a little
anything
bit, because
possible
this
in
is the
life.
time
So,
for
let's
you to
hear
work
from
on it.
Bhagavan himself
Make sure you
as he reveals his
don't wind up
great
taking a
truths
lot
and
of
secrets
detours,
of anything is
right?
possible.
Understand, take the power of rewriting your future in your hands. How world occurs to you, how you perceive the matter. Please understand, matter is not reality. How it occurs to you is reality. The good news is your occurrence can be changed. How it occurs to you can be transformed. The bad news is you are in a reality illusion. What you think as reality is not reality, it is illusion. It is the way the matter occurs to you. It is not fact. It is the way the matter occurs to you. Please listen. Your reality is the way matter occurs to you. Transforming, rewriting the world the way the world occurs to you. Rewriting the way the world occurs to you. Transforming the way the world occurs to you is what I call rewriting the future. When you complete with yourself and complete with others, the way the world occurs to you becomes different. When your root patterns loses power over your thinking, please listen. Even if you discover your root pattern, you know whenever your default thinking starts, it is because of my root pattern, I will not encourage this thinking. Even that is a great liberation for you. Once the root pattern completely disappears, that liberation is next. Even remembering, whenever your root patterns guide your thinking, saying, I am not being driven by the petrol car, I am being driven by the bullock cart. I am not being driven by I am not being flied by the pilot who knows flying. I am being flied by some fellow who is in the workshop. You will know the difference. Please understand, rewriting your future. Look in. I tell you, continuously grace is flowing. Life means possibility of future. What is life? Possibility of future. But what are you doing? You seal it saying it is nothing new is possible. It is all going to be the repetition of the old. It means what? You denied yourself the possibility of life. Every decision you make for your future from the past pattern, you denied that component of life for yourself once for all. If you think creating wealth is difficult based on some your past failure, you have denied the possibility of wealth for you once for all. If you think health is not possible for you in the future due to your past diseases, you denied the greatest possibility of health in your life once for all. If you think enlightenment is impossible for you based on your past failures, you have denied the possibility of enlightenment once for all in your life. Understand, whenever you deny the possibility, you deny your future, you deny your life to you. Anything is possible. Rewriting your future starts with this clarity. Anything is possible. All your impossibility is the projection of your past into the future. Projection of your past into the future. Listen, don't deny the future. Don't deny life. Don't deny life because of past incompletions. If at all you have to put all your struggles in one direction, that is only in one direction, liberating your future from your past, rewriting your future. That's the only direction you have to put your energy. That's the only direction you have to put your effort. That's the only direction you need to think, you need to work, you need to act. There are Puranas and Upanishads, sorry, not Upanishads, Puranas, which says that if you do this kind of sins, you will go to this kind of hell. I tell you, the greatest sin is brooding over about the happenings of the life, means not accepting the reality. See, reality as perceived by you is not the real reality. So if you want to know the real reality, you need to first accept the reality perceived by you as reality. That's the first way to open that sheath. See, Annamaya Kosha means the most grass level of reality you perceive. Means most disturbed, confused, chaotic reality which you perceive as happening. Please understand, if it is reported to you through media, it is one more worst layer. If it is happening directly in front of your Annamaya Kosa, that itself is complete chaos. And if it comes to you by somebody else's chaos, chaos through chaos. Understand? Even if it happens in front of you, that is the grassest reality you perceive. Accepting that and looking into it is the first layer, first step you need to do. To experience the reality, the ultimate reality. Have patience, the tremendous patience to look into it. First, accept, then have patience to look in. Don't react. Reaction is not going to help you. Accepting and looking in. Looking in with deep passions. Reality will be realized as reality only by the deep acceptance and restful awareness. Your agitated mind, the angry mind, which goes on fighting with the reality presented to you. Please understand, the reality presented to you is surely not reality, but you fighting with it is not going to make you experience the reality. But the angered, perverted, agitated mind goes on fighting with the reality presented to you. No. You are basically an enlightened superconsciousness. But with that superconsciousness, you can make a flower do what you want. You can't make a stone do what you want. Understand? There is a big difference. With that super consciousness, you can just look at a flower, it will just blossom. You can just look at a person, he will just open up. Just one small look, the person is melting. But with that same look, you cannot melt the stone. That is not possible. A crude reality cannot be handled by the agitated or unacceptable mind. First you need is acceptance of that crude reality, chaotic reality which happens in front of you. Then restful awareness. Look in, look in, look in. You will see, layer by layer, reality opens to you. But any agitation, the crude reaction to the reality presented to you makes the wound big, and you carry it for ages, lives. That is what is called hell. The ultimate sin is not looking into reality. That is the ultimate sin. That is why you carry the wounds deeply. Please understand. Yesterday I was analyzing some more videos, researches, books on past life. Please understand, I am not supporting the caste system as it is available now or as we understand now. Of course, there were some misunderstandings happened, no doubt. But I tell you, some of the few things you need to understand. First thing, this is the system with minimum flaws. If you see the other civilizations, it is not that they did not have caste system. Every civilization has caste system, but their caste system is dependent on economical strength. But our caste system was dependent on the intelligence, the intellectual strength, the teachers and the people who do R&D. They were kept as the highest ladder, so that the constant amendment is possible. Please understand. Just because few mistakes have happened, you should not abuse the whole system. We should understand where mistake happened, why mistake happened, and use all the right things from that system. There are many right things. And another one thing, we go on talking that the basic theory of the caste system is human beings are not equal. Please understand, it is not theory. It was created in a very solid, clear, practical base, based on reality, actuality. Look into it. The other day somebody was asking, Swamiji, is the sex right or wrong? I told him, I am not ready to answer. I am saying this is what is there. It is reality, actuality. Every man or woman has the emotions, feelings, experiences, engrams, expressions related to sex. What can we do about it further? Let us analyze. You can't say whether it is right or wrong. Branding is not going to solve. Judging is not going to solve. It is there. It is reality. How can you work about it? If you are interested in expressing it, sharing it with other person, there is a way of life. Science, the end training, the training for it. Then entertainment in it. Then enlightenment through it. If you are interested, no, I am not interested in living with other person, I am a guy who want to live aloof, I am that kind of person. Then again, there is a science for you, entraining. And there is a way to entertain yourself, with yourself, in the extraordinary joy of meditation. Listen. Go on deciding for life, and know when you need to change even your change will automatically happen when you decide for life. For example, if you decide for wealth, thinking that is life, after some time you will realize much more than wealth, there is something in you which is more important for life. You will start deciding for that. That may be health. And after some time, you will realize more than health, something more important exists in you, that is life, that is enlightenment. So ultimately, if you go on deciding for life, for life, for life, you will decide for living Advaita. But when you believe money is life, don't decide for living Advaita. Then you will be hypocritical. When you believe money is life, decide for money. When you realize health is life, decide for health. When you realize enlightenment is life, decide for enlightenment. When you realize everything is life, decide for everything. You will have energy to have everything. Money, health, enlightenment, everything. Deciding for life consciously in every step makes you free from all the karma. What is karma? Karma is nothing but your decisions against life sitting in you and harassing you, putting you in incompletion. Your decisions against life which sits in you and puts you in incompletion is karma. Is karma. Your decision for life liberates you from all karmas, all fears, all negativity. Evam tvayinanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. There is no other way by which a man can free himself from the bondage created by the deeds. Listen. How much ever you hear all these things, you need to sit and internalize. That is why again and again I insist, come here, experience inner awakening. Experience completion. You will see this whole truth, deciding for life, will become your very core cognition. Kuruvan neveha karmani jijivishechadagun samaha evam tvayinanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. Understand? There is no other way by which a man can free himself from the bondage created by the deeds. This is the only way you can free yourself from all your past karma. Now decide for life, work for life. I tell you. People ask me, Swamiji, in the past I have done a lot of violence. I have eaten all the animals. I have killed so many animals. I have harassed so many people. How can I get rid of the karma? The only way, Upanishad says, decide for life. Enriching is the greatest decision for life you will take. When you enrich somebody with wealth, your karma, your decision against wealth, your karma related wealth will go away. You will be free. When you enrich somebody with food, your karma, your decision against food, that will go away. You will be free from it. When you enrich somebody with a spiritual knowledge and enlightenment, all your past karma, decisions against life, bondage created by all the past deeds, all the karma will go away. You will be free from all the karmas. You will become a Jivan Mukta. You will live Advaita. Kuruvanneveka karmani jijivishechadagnu samaha evam tvayinanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. Na karma lipyate nare. Learning to decide for life. Learning to decide for life. The more and more decisions you take for life, more and more you become healthy, you become wealthy, you become awakened, you become enlightened, you become being living Advaita. I can say this is the essence of Hinduism, Vedic tradition. This is the essence of Vedic tradition. Decide for life. And when you decide Dharma is your life, when you feel Dharma is your life, decide for it. If you feel Artha is your life, decide for it. If you feel Kama is your life, decide for it. If you feel Moksha is your life, decide for it. If you feel all the four are your life, decide for it. Deciding for life liberates you from all the bondages, karma. I tell you, every problem you face is your decision taken in the past. Every obstacle you face in your life is your decision you took in the past, knowingly or unknowingly. You can decide now strongly for life. You will see everything, all the best things of life expressing itself. All the best things of life radiating itself. Upanishads are so clear. They are declaring there is no other way. Evam tvayi na anyatetosti na karma lipyate nare. If you want to be liberated from the karmas, there is no other way. There is no other way to be liberated from the karmas. There is no other way man can free himself from the bondage created by the deeds. Kuruvan neveha karmani jijivishecha daggum samaha evam tvayinanyate tosti na karma lipyate nare. There is no other way by which a man can free himself from the bondage created by the deeds. Understand, if your decisions and actions have created certain bondage, only by deciding for life and acting, you will be free from those bondages. One more thing you need to know, even a laziness is an action by you out of your decision against life. So when you decide for life, the laziness, tiredness, boredom, hatred, anger, everything will melt down. Everything will be cleared. So, decide, listen, decide for life. Decide for life. Decide for life.
Nirvanic layer. It's a very subtle difference. This layer almost doesn't exist. Almost it's an Atman, but the last step. What is the way to explore this last step? What is the way to bring out the energy from this last step? What is the way to penetrate this last step? Totally cutting yourself from the past. No evolution, only revolution. No evolution, only revolution. It is the moment when seed takes the decision to sprout. The seed is sprouting. The last moment the seed will have agony. It is called dark night of the soul. The last moment you take the decision to take the jump. You take the decision to go beyond. You take the decision with all your consciousness, with your whole energy to go beyond the body and mind, to drop all the old conditionings. Yesterday somebody was asking me, method to undo the whole thing. Can you make me again 7 years? This is the method. When you know all your whole things are conditioning, just read once more what you have written. Is the life worth living? Is this the life worth living? Just so much of desires in the out of blue, which has no base, and so much of sufferings, so much of guilt, so much of pain. Only one layer of joy, that also through the pain. Only one layer of joy, that also through the layers of pain. Look at the whole past. Actually, almost for everybody, I can say, though 100%, or anybody who says my past is gold, my past is golden. No. For everybody, past is more like a wound, which needs to be operated or thrown out from the being. When you decide consciously to drop the past, you actually can drop the past. Understand the few things. You can really drop the past. It is simply conditioning. When you understand it's a conditioning, can't you drop it? When you as long as you think it is you can't drop it. When you understand it is somebody else who has been forced on you, can we really drop it? It is simple conditioning. When you desire to drop, when you desire to stop, bring that book. You can simply very drop. You are going to drop. Anybody who doesn't want to drop and keep it can decide. No, it is option only. How can I decide for you to whether to drop or not? If anybody really feels like no, Swamiji, it is perfectly alright, I can carry on. I can decide.
So Swami, when you say drop, is it a psychological connection with
Yes.
drop? That's what you
Psychological
There's no
connection.
emotion with all that.
And simply when you psychologically drop, even physically the whole thing changes. It can be simply be dropped. Because when you share, you emotionally also drop. Open confession is called a great technique to cross the nirvanic body, to drop the conditionings. Have you heard of the story of Valmiki? Valmiki is a great saint, respected saint. One of the great epics of India is written by him. He is the author. And he is a rishi. He underwent this open confession. He has done all sorts of criminal activities and all sorts of sins. At one time, the Narada encountered Valmiki and asked, "What are you doing? Do you know?" Valmiki told, "Oh, I am perfectly alright." Then Narada says, "None of your family people will share your sins. Go and ask." He goes and asks everybody. Nobody is ready to share his sins. Finally, he came and confesses everything to Narada. When he confessed, something has broken in him. Something has transformed his life. Something has touched him. Then Narada initiates him, blesses him. Then the hunter dies and Valmiki is born. I can say at least 20 to 30 masters have been created by this open confession. People who have confessed, they have grown out of the thing. People who have just kept it inside, they lived their own way. You have attained the fruit of writing. You see, when you write, like this, many understandings descend on you. That is just for those understandings we make you write. You come upon so many new understandings, so many new dimensions. You see, if I would have taught him that these are all self-created, people will think, "Oh, Swami is making fun of our pains." But when you understand, it becomes a great understanding. So I create a situation in which you can understand. The understanding can happen to you. If I say ready-made solution, what do you think? Alright. Anyway, we have come these 2 days, let us listen what he says. But when it happens to you, the understanding, it stays with you permanently. It stays with you totally. It is all self-created. There is no right, no wrong in the existence. Only one thing which makes you totally blissful, not joyful, which makes you blissful, will make always others also blissful. That is what is right. That's all. There is no right, no wrong. Whenever it is joyful, it is different. When it is blissful, it will make others also blissful. If it makes you only blissful and others sorrow, then you understand it's a joyful, not blissful. It is only joy, not bliss. There is a subtle difference. Whatever makes you joyful, the path of Ananda, the path of bliss, that only is right. Simply live with bliss. That is the right thing. To come to these conclusions only, we are searching. There That is what I wanted every conclusion to come from your side. I am churning the milk ocean. One side devil and the other side devas. Of course, not surely here. I decided to spend with the right people and right team. Sat in the Paramashiva space, organized myself properly, built a right team, right space, started doing right work. Now, we already have not only KAILASA, the Hindu nation, we are already having many countries, diplomatic relationships and recognitions, multi-level recognitions. There are some countries recognized me as a Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and given their highest honor, respect. There are some countries given even awards. Some countries have recognized the KAILASA nation, and some countries have recognized the persecution. Many of the international global bodies, including United Nations, many of the international entities, global entities, we have got multi-layer recognitions. The secret is only one. Listen. The secret is I decided to spend my time and space in right direction. That's all.
Yes, what a powerful revelation by Bhagavan himself on anything is possible. The whole video gives such a powerful ways, possibilities in all of us. That when we are struggling with the patterns and we go against life, when we deny life because of our incompletions, past incompletions, we are not able to rewrite our future. The moment we complete with our past incompletions, we decide for the life, we are able to rewrite our future, and we can give a direction to act the way we want. The greatest brooding over is a greatest sin is the brooding over of the happening of life. Then Swami told again and again that decide for life. This is the essence of Hinduism. When you decide for life, you liberate yourself from all the karmas, all the patterns. You go beyond everything and realize the ultimate Advaita. So now we'll be moving on to internalization exercise. Where we'll be internalizing this great truth, which Swamiji just shared. So this is a time when you start internalizing these powerful truths within yourself. So let's get into it. So now, look into yourself, contemplate.
Now, we need to look in why we wrote the way, why we wrote our life the way we did, and why we have put ourselves in these patterns, in this struggling way of living. By now, you would have understood that completion always happens when we remember the exact original context. Otherwise, all of us can describe all the problems that we have. We will tell that, yes, I know my root pattern, I know the accomplishments that I have, but the truth is that we don't. Because the moment we know, the moment we have remembered exactly what was the context, what was the exact thoughts and words with which we created the incompletion, the root pattern, then the pattern completely disappears that very moment. Otherwise, until then, we do not really know it. So it is essential that we understand that, and then only we will be able to complete and rewrite our future. Now, here's a small story in Zen. Zen masters generally give personal guidance in a very in a secluded room, and no one enters when the master and the disciple are together. Now, a Zen master used to enjoy talking with merchants and newspapermen, as well as with his own disciples every day. And amongst his regular visitors was an illiterate potter who used to come and he used to ask foolish questions to the master, and he will then have tea there and just go away. And one day, while the potter was there, the master wanted to give personal guidance to a disciple, so he requested the potter to remain outside. And then the potter asked him, I understand that you are a living Buddha. Even the stone Buddhas never disallow the coming together of people before them. Why then should I be disallowed? So you understand, the potter felt hurt that the master was asking him to stand outside, and he disrespected the master by asking, why should I stand outside? And the potter's question was of knowledge, but he missed learning for the moment. Masters impart learning every moment. If there is implicit openness, the learning can be received. In the space of innocence, learning happens. So the potter's knowledge came in the way of absorbing the master. You can understand that. See, there is a reason why the master asked the potter to stand outside, but he was not ready to accept even this small instruction from the master. And because he was not in a space of innocence, he was not ready to receive. He was clutched to his ego, and he felt that he already knew. He felt that he knew the way things should be done, that I should be taught if I want to be taught. And therefore, even this simple instruction, simple word from the master, he was not able to accept. So here, the essential key is innocence. And this is what we are going to be discovering a bit more and meditating upon, because innocence is the key that makes anything possible.
So elaborating on that, Swami says, if you watch children's eye, they will be so clear and empty. This is why they are in bliss. But as you grow up, your eyes become filled with knowledge. Then you may have sight, but not the insight, because you can see through your eyes that are already filled with opinions, judgments, and beliefs. Your sight is no longer innocent. It is filtered and clouded with knowledge, beliefs, judgments, opinions that you carry. You see through the filter of your belief and the conditioned memories. There is nothing new to learn what you see because it is becoming repetitive of your past memory. So the learning is missed. Being innocent is like functioning from the very consciousness itself. It is the thoughtless awareness. Until then, you are functioning from your mind. If you just sit and watch the source of every thought that rises in you, you will soon drop all the thoughts and go back to the thoughtless awareness that you had as a child. Thoughtless awareness is innocence. But this time it will be the innocence of maturity because you have gone through the process itself.
Now, we will be taking a few moments to contemplate and to experience, to develop the space of innocence within us. As you understood, whenever we decide to be innocent, it means that we decide to open up to the reality as it is without the influence of our incompletion, and we are ready to receive new information, new experiences. So deciding to bring innocence within ourselves can be a very powerful technique that we can develop in order to experience new life and in order to stop our incompletions from impacting our lives. All right. So we'll be taking a few minutes to meditate. Now, just sit with yourself comfortably and calmly. Go into your innocence, just like children, the original space of innocence inside you, the purity, and feel that overflow from within. Let it spread throughout your body and mind and in your being, and feel how beautiful you are in your innocence. All right? Let's take a few minutes, meditate on this simple but powerful truth of innocence. Yes. You can open your eyes and come back your awareness. Remember this space of innocence and how, without even realizing, without even our knowledge, our awareness, we continue to perceive everything in our life through the filter of everything that we learned, of all the incompletions and the conditioning that we have accumulated in the past. And this space of innocence is the key to experiencing new life without this influence. All right. So with this, we come to the conclusion of today's sessions and this theme of the past life regression. As you understood, to summarize it, of course, we have discovered the techniques, and I hope that you all had great experience of the processes that you discovered today. And keep in mind that the more you come to terms with your past, the past that you had in this life, in this body, the more you will also be able to access the previous memories, the memories that are not logically connected to this present birth that you have. So the more you focus on completion and all these processes that we learned today, then the more you will see that you will also gain or regain this ability to access these hidden, suppressed memories. All right. So with this, let's conclude today's session. And of course, tomorrow, make sure to be there for the Nithyananda Yoga, the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. As Swamiji said just recently, everything is about consistency. When you come every day and do the practice to the best of your capacity, you will see that you will have a breakthrough. Many people already have shared all the amazing breakthroughs that they experienced just from attending the yoga session alone. So make sure to be there tomorrow morning for the yoga. And tomorrow you'll be having another very exciting day of sessions, as the deity, the Murti of tomorrow will be Kala, everyone's favorite, and we'll be discovering everything related to death, how the cognition that we have about death, all the beliefs and all the ideas that we carry about death shape and profoundly influence the way we live our life itself. And when we gain deeper understanding about that, we will be able to live fearlessly and go beyond all sorts of fears, as the root of all fears is the fear of death. All right. So make sure to be there tomorrow for these sessions and this discovery of death. And with this, it's now time to conclude. Let's all express our gratitude to Swamiji and conclude today's day of session by creating a space of completion through the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukar Namastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.